I'm David Gladwin, and here I am at the 11th Jet World Masters at Leutkirch here in southern Germany, this glorious private airfield owned by the local count. This is the 11th Jet World Masters, and the standard is ever higher. 8 years ago, or 10 years ago now, this model, this Air World Hawk, was actually the winner. And I have two of these. I've been flying for 8 years now, and they're a delightful model to fly, but no longer really competitive in this ultra-competitive scene. But this model is just a little smaller than most now. It was big at its time, but unless you've got something in the maximum size you can get within the 20 kilogram limit, you are not going to be competitive. But in terms of the actual layout of the model, this model is pretty typical. It's mainly made of glass fibre and carbon fibre and Kevlar. The engine on this particular model is the very commonly used JetCat 180 RX, or virtually the RXI is the very latest version. It's all working on 2.4 gigahertz. In my particular case, it uses a Wetronic 2.4 12 channel or 22 function receiver. It has gyroscopic stabilization on the rudder and on the ailerons, but not on the elevator. But gyros are being extensively used in this competition, and that can be seen in the smoothness with which these models fly, particularly when there's any turbulence in the air. You can also tell when a gyro is being used on aileron, because if, for example, you do a 4-point roll, the rolls click when they stop. But that's pretty typical of the sort of model being flown here, albeit a little bit smaller than most. Fuel in this aircraft is, I'm using Jet A with 5% oil mix in the fuel, and this model carries almost 4 litres of fuel, but some models here are carrying up to 5 litres. The weight limit for these models in this class is 20 kilograms, and that's dry, so fuel can obviously increases the weight, but so long as it's 20 kilos dry, or in the other class 13.5 kilograms, you will need the rules. The flying here is outstanding. The quality of the models is just getting better year on year. Probably my last Jet Masters I've flown in 8. I don't come here to seriously compete. I do have an awful lot of fun. I meet people from around the world and see some exquisite models. And some of the ideas I find here I pass on to you in RCJI.
Arkansas, and I'm displaying the L-39, which is made by Skygate. The original builder of this airplane is Graham Mears. I bought the airplane and added a lot of scale features to bring it up to the Jet World Master standards. The airplane is 1/4 scale. It's a L-39 Albatross, and just under 20 kilograms, 19.9 kilograms. It has flying it with a DX-18 and a JetCat 180.
Andy, you've had a lot of issues to get to your round one flight. Do you think you're going to be okay by the end of the day? You've had several quick running repairs. Feeling confident?
Had a heart attack on my practice flight. I had a flame out and literally 6 feet of flames coming out of the tailpipe. I had to land at the end of the runway, and unfortunately I damaged one of the gear, which in turn damaged the wing. And with the camaraderie and generosity of the other countries, they've all joined together to help me put my airplane back together so I can compete. Stefan Volker, the designer of this kit, actually helped me repair the wing back to factory standards. And the wing is as good, if not better, than it was than when I had it. He spent 2 days, an evening, repairing it. And then we also had to reinstall the turbine. We had another turbine brand in the airplane, and JetCat walked up to me with a box and said, if you would like to use our engine because your engine is damaged, you're welcome to use it. And so we put the JetCat in, and unfortunately we had a little issue this morning with it and missed our flight, but we have that now corrected, and we're getting another flight. We'll fly at 6 p.m. after 6 p.m. today, and hopefully we'll have a good flight.
Andy will be there to film it. We wish you well for the competition. Thanks for talking to RC Jet.
Thank you.
Ja. Du hast das nicht gesehen? Nee, ich hab da wieder niemand gesagt.
Okay, hello, I'm Philippe from France. I fly at the Jet World Master for the French team. I fly Hawk from Tomahawk Design. The weight is just only 20 kilo dry, and I have a turbine with a JetCat K180 RXE, and it's a good plane. It's always new. The first flight was last week, so I come at the VM with only 7 flight training, but it's cool. I'm here and it's okay. I can win, but I'm here and it's cool. I have fun. Have fun is the most important thing.
Dabei bei der Szene hat seine erste Weltmeisterschaft in Neu-Ulm geflogen. 1995 war regelmäßig dabei, hat eigentlich 2 Weltmeisterschaften auslassen müssen. Aber jetzt ist er wieder da.
We have here 4 Chinese supersonic jet trainer, the L-15. And all these airplanes have twin turbines, and each one of them have 18 kilograms thrust, so 36 kilograms per thrust altogether. They have JetCat turbine, and one has a jet central turbine.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so there are 4 of you in the team.
Who's pilots?
Who's the best pilot?
We have a young guy here, he's only 21 years old.
Okay.
We did an amazing job because we started this project in May and we still work here and make it in the air.
So I understand you had to finish the aeroplanes actually here, yeah?
Yes.
Okay,
Because, you know, to build all these you can see the planes are very large compared with the others. So to be able to, you know, within the 20 kilogram limit, with twin turbines, it's been a big challenge. We also have another young pilot here. He flies the big Airbus, you know, for the biggest airline in Hong Kong, you know.
Okay, so he knows what he's doing.
Yes, and then also our pilot from China, Mr. Liu, he manufactures a lot of machines, you know, in China.
It's great enthusiasm in this hobby.
Yeah, so It's a great effort by everyone. Okay, well, thanks for talking to us, and we wish you good luck for round 2 and 3.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Ja. Schwierige.
I'm GP Zadini from Belgium. This is my PAO, built by myself from the Skygate kit. I use the JetCat 100 PRX and I use Futaba radio, Powerbox Royal. I modified the gear in the front. Modified also the cannon and paint myself everything.
Great. Okay. Is it much under the 20 kilos, or are you very close?
The weight is 19,920.
Okay, so you're quite well in for a big plane, really. Yeah. Great. JP, thanks for talking to us. Good luck for rounds 2 and 3.
Let's get some coffee.
I'm Philip Avans from the Belgium team, and this is the Fuga Magister which I designed about 10 years ago. I started the design, and it's now my third participation to the competition. I won 2 previous editions within the 13.5 kilogram class, and I hope to do as well as the last time.
Philip, so as you said, you're twice the champion already, and good luck for this time as well. Have you made any changes since Switzerland 2 years ago?
I have made some improvements, and also I added an iGyro to make the flight easier. And well, we need to keep up with the best.
Yeah, we've noticed the flights are becoming ever closer to judge who's best, I think. Yeah, that's right.
Indeed, yes. And the only other thing that I changed was to improve the documentation also for static judging.
Static judging, okay. Philip, we wish you the best of luck for the final rounds. Thank you for talking to RC Jet.
You're welcome.